You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, chat. I ain't finna get no rest today, man. I thought I was gonna tip out and get some lunch. Nope, no lunch for me today, man. I'll just be right here with y'all, man. Like, share, subscribe as y'all come on in here, man. Shout out to Paul Harrison. Sent a $50 donation to the Cash App. Y'all want to donate Cash App, PayPal, Venmo links pinned at the top of the chat. Salute to everybody that's gonna get this notification and come right back as we double back. Rev Run Bubble Bath, man. This is crazy, man. And see how God worked, man. We right back. See how God worked, man. See how God worked, man. See how God worked, man. Boy, I tell you, man, he will bring your enemies to your footstool. Let me tell y'all something. I was just talking about this guy, man. And make sure y'all follow me on Kick, X, Facebook, all over. The links all in the description box below this video. The guy who was outside the courthouse. Remember I told y'all Donald Trump pardoned this piece of crap? Boy, get back is crazy. Let me tell y'all something. Just right now, breaking news, right now. Because remember I told y'all this. I knew something was going on when Austin Metcalf's father came out. And this is what happened yesterday, y'all. So the day before yesterday, this guy, Jake Lang, who had been pardoned by Donald Trump for the January the 6th riots back in 2021. He got pardoned last year by Donald Trump. He is a stone cold racist, been running around here calling black folks the N-word with the hard ER. He's been going to all these different places trolling. He went to the high school where Austin Metcalf was unalive and tried to do some type of recording and got in trouble for that. He also went over there and chugged the builder, the stone cold racist out of Tennessee. He went to his trial, caused trouble, and the judge locked his ass up for 10 days. He got out and then he immediately went to Texas and started harassing black folks outside of Karmelo's trial. And Lord have mercy, ain't God good, man. They have now just arrested this bum and booked him, and he is now being held on a $1 million bond for his threats against none other than Karmelo Anthony. He went outside that courthouse, and I told y'all what he did, and everybody was sitting here talking to me. I just told y'all this on the last stream. This idiot went out the courthouse and threatened to take the life. He wanted the life taken of Karmelo Anthony. He said that Karmelo Anthony should be hung right outside of that courthouse right there. And I told y'all that was the biggest mistake he ever made. And so now what happened is in the aftermath of that, all the black folks that was out there, even Austin Metcalf, this is the thing that surprised me. Even Austin Metcalf daddy went outside. Austin Metcalf dad went outside. They didn't tell y'all this. His father went outside and went and grabbed a megaphone and told this racist, take my son off your website. We're not associated with you. We don't respect you. We don't want nothing to do with you. You're causing more of a racist divide. Because what the racists have tried to do is they try to latch on and create even more of a race war with this situation with Austin Metcalf and with Karmelo Anthony. So he went out to the courthouse, and there's a video. I can't play the video on here, but the video's on my X. If you see my X at the bottom of the screen, you'll see the video. I put it on my X. He went outside the courthouse and said that Karmelo Anthony should be hung right outside the courthouse. He said he should be lynched. And when he said that, right, they don't went and arrested his ass right now. And now he's being held on $1 million bond. He's done. Let's go ahead. Let's look at this article, y'all. Boy, this is amazing. I'm telling y'all right now. And see, all the people talking, what they got to understand is this. Karmelo Anthony, he's up for parole in 17 and a half years. And he's going to get Karmelo Anthony's going to get enough money from celebrities and from other people to get an appeal. He's going to get an appeal, right? But this guy's a stone cold racist, and we don't promote no level of racism over here. And again, RIP to the young fella Austin Metcalf. You know what I'm saying? He's a kid, man. We don't wish death on nobody over here that's a kid like that. Nah, man. Kids make mistakes, man, all the way across the board, bro. And I don't wish that death on that brother, man. Not that young man. Like, that's not right, man. I'm not a racist, bro. But this guy is, and he got it. He got what he's looking for. So according to reports right now coming out of Frisco, Texas, right down there where this case was at, y'all, Jake Lang has been arrested. Y'all see right here on the screen. He has been arrested, and he is being held on $1 million bond after making those threats against Karmelo Anthony. He's done, bro. See, this is what happens. You took your ass out there trolling. You took your ass out there trying to be racist and disrespectful to this man and trying to bring more hurt and harm to the people that's out there. And now your ass is locked up and your ass fit to go to prison for a long time, fool. They finna put your ass in the hole straight like that. Boot program. Straight like that. And this should be a lesson to and he can't use no money donated to get that bail. No money donated. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes, man. Don't go out there pushing that racist rhetoric, man. We don't play that. So Jake Lang was arrested in North Texas for the second time this week on suspicions of making a terroristic threat, according to jail records that are out right now, y'all. Let's keep going. So Jake Lang, as y'all see right here, didn't I tell y'all this? Jake Lang arrested in North Texas on terroristic threat charge. What we know, 31-year-old Edward Jacob Lang, who also goes by Jake Lang, was arrested after dining at a pizzeria around 5 p.m. on the 8600 block of Church Street in Frisco, according to arrest documents. He was booked in the Dallas County Jail yesterday and is being held on a $1 million bond. Oh, you got something in common with Chubb, boy? Huh? Packing all y'all race. You thought you was going to demonize this boy family, huh? You thought you was going to get away with it. Nah, dog. You gonna have every seat. Smash the like button as y'all come on in, man. Jail records list the charge as a terroristic threat involving allegations that the conduct disrupted or impaired public services. Remember I told y'all he went down there to the courthouse? He took himself down there to the courthouse. He took that all White Lives Matter sign and he put it up in front of black man's face. And he sat out there and with a straight face, he said that Karmelo Anthony should be HUNG'd outside that courthouse. And now, guess what? While he was trying to demonize and dog and talk about Karmelo Anthony, he's sitting right beside him. He's sitting right beside him, boy. They got you on $1 million bond, boy. See what happens when you troll and you got 4 or 5 other cases. See what happens when you want to play games? You want to play these racist games? Yeah, boy. What's up now, man? Talk that talk in the jail right now. You did all that talking. You disrespected them people. You tried to bring more harm and violence to that people's family. I'm finna show y'all. I'm finna show y'all what he did. He a shrewd operator, boy. He went right out there, putting up that sign, and said in the video. I got the video on my ex, so they can't even deny it. He's been out here calling black people the N-word with the hard ER. He did all it. Now listen. He thought he was gonna go down there and capitalize off demonizing Karmelo Anthony supporters and Karmelo Anthony, and now he's been arrested, and this fool facing hella time. He's on $1 million bond, y'all. Look at this. So it says that he was booked in the Dallas County Jail yesterday and is being held on a $1 million bond. Jail records list the charge as a terroristic threat involving allegations that the conduct disrupted or impaired public services and caused public fear and may have involved threats of seriously bodily injury and attempts to influence government operations. Authorities have not released additional details about the circumstances surrounding the terroristic threat charge, including the specific nature of the alleged charge. I'm going to tell you what it is because I already know what it is. Yesterday, after the trial the other day, Karmelo Anthony's spokesperson went outside when they heard what Jake Lang did. 2 people went outside. Karmelo Anthony's spokesperson went outside, and he basically demanded that Jake Lang, for what he did outside that courthouse, inciting a riot, and basically demanding that Karmelo Anthony be unalived outside the courthouse and hung, right? He demanded that he be arrested and charged, right? Well, also, Austin Metcalf's daddy came outside. People don't know this. Austin Metcalf's daddy came outside and went and grabbed the megaphone. His father grabbed the megaphone and said, "Hey, bro, you're not with us. I don't respect you. I don't respect anything you have to say." He says, "I don't respect none of your shit." He says, "And take my son off your website." Jake Lang had been trying to use Austin Metcalf to push his racism. But the daddy came out and said, "Nah, I ain't with that. We're not finna do that. Take my son off your website. I don't want anything to do with you. Stay away from me." So the father came out there, and when he said that, along with the big statement from Carmelo Anthony's representative, now the police double back and they charged this Bama. And he thought he was being slick, y'all. This fool thought he was smarter than everybody else. And I'm going to tell y'all why he thought he was smarter. He thought when he said that, he thought because he didn't threaten Carmelo Anthony. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. He thought because he didn't directly threaten, he thought that he was in the free. But what he did was he made terroristic threats, right? And he basically tried to take over an injunction in those court proceedings by causing a riot type of situation outside of the courthouse. I told y'all that's what he did, right? So now what they have done, they have jammed his ass up, and now he already had 3 or 4 different charges on him. He already had that. Now he has got this charge on. They got $1 million bond. And now he's right down there in the jail, right with Carmelo Anthony. Oh, my God. You can't tell me God ain't good. This fool was talking all that trash. And now they've put him right down there in the jail beside Carmelo. He's right down there, too. And this is all because he decided to go down there and stand on racist business and try to bring more pain, more hurt, and more foolishness to this situation, and it backfired on his dumb ass. And now, remember, he just got arrested, and he only had to do 10 days in Tennessee because he went into Tennessee court and he interrupted those proceedings, and the judge in the Tennessee court locked him up for the maximum days. The maximum days they can get him was for 10 days. And his grandma, his mama was up there crying and hooting and hollering. Now, he ain't getting out. He already had multiple cases on him. Now they got this fool on $1 million bond, and they put him right down there in the jail right now, y'all. This just came out. They got his ass right down there right now. And this is what you get when you a spiteful, evil, hateful person. And I'm finna show y'all what he did. I'm finna show y'all because I got a picture of what he did. He went right down there with that sign right there. He walked up in these black people's face, and he basically told all these people, first of all, that Carmelo Anthony should be HUNG outside the courthouse. Now remember, this is the same guy who was in the riots in January the 6th. This is the same guy that Donald J. Trump, your president of the United States of America, he pardoned him last year. So this fool got a pardon from Donald Trump and have been running around here. He's been running around that stone cold racist down there in Tennessee, Chud the Builder. He's been running all around trying to demonize and terrorize black folks, calling black folks the N word with the hard ER, and down there at the courthouse with the Carmelo Anthony proceedings, telling people that Carmelo Anthony needed to be murked right outside the courthouse. And he thought because he didn't say that he would do it, he thought he was going to get off. Well, guess what? They told him, nah, bro, you going to prison, bro. You done now. They don't hit this fool with $1 million bond, and they put him right down there in the same jail as Carmelo Anthony. But here's the difference. The thing he forgot about, Carmelo Anthony's going to be able to get an appeal. Carmelo Anthony's not going to spend the rest of his life in prison, right? Donald J. Trump pardoned you when you was facing all that time. But Donald J. Trump cannot bail you out now because you're on he can still try to bail you out if they do, they'll go federal. We'll find out very soon. But if it's state, you really in trouble. And Donald Trump, it'll be more pressure on Donald Trump not to touch this dude if it does go federal, which I'm thinking this is going to go federal because he crossed state lines to go do this. So I do believe this is going to be federal right here. Now let's keep going. He was spotted outside the Carmelo Anthony trial before his arrest. Didn't I tell y'all what he did? I told y'all this yesterday, and everybody ignored this. I told y'all this dude was really trying to cause a major situation. To the person who said, what's the major win? The major win is that these stone cold racists is out here, sir, running their mouth, running amok, trying to demonize this man's family and demonize people outside the courthouse as supporters. And now his ass is sitting right down there in the same jail that the dude they try to demonize is sitting in. But the difference is Carmelo Anthony's going to get an appeal. This guy, he's on tape. And I got the tape on my ex. I have the videotape of what he said. I can't play it on YouTube, but I have the videotape. And he made a threat to unalive that boy. And he's toast. He thought because of the way he said it, he was outside of the law. He thought because he said he needs to be. No, sir. not going to work, right? He said he needs it, not going to work. And to the people who say not a major win, it is a major win because here's why. Even if Carmelo Anthony, let me tell y'all why this is a major win. It doesn't matter because Carmelo Anthony, listen, if Carmelo Anthony would have got hit with the manslaughter, right, which is what everybody pretty much wanted, right? Let's say they hit Carmelo Anthony with the manslaughter and they sentenced him to 20 years, maximum 20 years of manslaughter. Carmelo Anthony would have did more time than what he's going to do right now. They sentenced Carmelo Anthony to 35 years, but Carmelo Anthony's eligible for parole in 17 and a half years. But he'll get an appeal before then. He'll get an appeal before then. Carmelo Anthony will get appeal. He'll get an appeal in a year, right? And he'll have a good grounds for an appeal. So think about what I just said. Once again, no, this is not none of that, sir. Oh, hold on, let me put you in timeout. This is not none of that, sir. We keeping it real. See, this is what happens when you even up these odds a little bit. This is what happens when they've been laughing at us, talking about we taking L's. Now, one of their biggest, Jake Lang is one of their biggest leaders, right? He's one of the biggest racist leaders. And now that they've jammed him up because of what he did to Carmelo Anthony, do you know what that does? That hurts a lot of the racists that was rolling with this guy. That really, because now they see that if they do the same shit, they're going to get hit with the same punishment. This is why it's a major win, because these racists, have you not been seeing them online running around here doing all this stuff he's been doing? See, if he gets away with it, all these racists, what they start doing is running up demonizing black folks and saying the same thing he's saying and thinking they can get away with it, right? And that's why, and that's how you build guys like Chud the Builder, who think they can go up here, say all this stuff to black folks, and then if a black person responds, right? Think about this. If a black person responds, then they think they got a right to pull out a weapon and unalive you. Peep game. He went out there with this on, a bulletproof vest. What do you think he was on? He on some Chud the Builder shit. He goes out to the Carmelo Anthony trial, talking about they need to hang this black man outside the courthouse, right? With a bulletproof vest on, right? Now, what do you think he wants to do by, and they're telling black folks, oh, you're chimping out outside the courthouse. What do you think they're trying to incite outside that Carmelo Anthony trial? They're trying to get a black person to touch them so that they have right to do what they saw Chud the Builder do. And he thought he was going to get away with it. See, he went down there with the sole purpose of trying to incite and gaslight black folks. He wanted black folks to crash out on him so bad. So they had him and his little buddies had a reason to unload, right? That's what he wanted to do, right? Now, peep game. I've already told you this. They think they above the law because he's already been pardoned by Donald Trump. But now they got their ass straight like that. Darius says, can you send? Yeah, the link's pinned at the top of the comment section, brother. All you got to do is hit the link. It's pinned in the top. It's right there. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, nigga. It's right there. But like I told y'all, he's out of here, bro. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. I just told y'all about this fool. As soon as I got off, y'all, they announced he was arrested. $1 million bond. This ain't no penny ante shit. It says right here, he was spotted outside the Carmelo Anthony trial. And people again, oh no, you think this is corny because you support the racist stuff that Jake Lang was doing. No, you're blocked. You're blocked, sir. You're blocked. No. You mad because they got Jake Lang on $1 million bond? You mad because they arrested him and they don't hit him with terroristic threats? You mad, sir? You blocked. Get your racist ass out of my channel, dog. It's over with for. See, all of y'all who want to be like him, it's over with for these fools. All you racists who want to gather around and try to demonize Carmelo Anthony, demonize his family, and do all this other shit. Now, guess what? That same jail he was sitting out there talking shit about Carmelo Anthony being in, he's sitting right beside him. He's sitting right beside him. I told you, this get back is going to be crazy. And Chud next. Chud next. Chud is next. When they hit Chud with that 50 ball, them tears that y'all I'ma see. Them tears I'ma see when he get hit with that 50 ball. Now you mad. Now you want to come in the comment section. This isn't right, Ticket. This is hating. This is mad. Nah, this all the way right. He went down there effing with black folks, trying to get black folks more charges. He wanted somebody to crash out on him. He wanted somebody to crash out and put him. That's why he had the bulletproof vest on. He wanted to cause a whole situation. Ain't nobody stupid. We know what he did. You're going to go down there around all those black folks screaming that they should H-A-N-G Karmelo Anthony outside that courthouse. What do you think is going to happen? All he wanted was one black folk to crash out so one of his buddies could have caught a free body. I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all this. Right? Think about this. He just got arrested for what he did outside the Karmelo Anthony trial. Right here. It's right here in black and white print. You'll see. When his paper come out, his papers come out, you're gonna see. It's gonna say exactly what I told y'all. I told y'all what he did. I got the video on my X. I told y'all exactly what he did. He went right to the Karmelo Anthony court. Not only that, they banned him from the courthouse when he did that. He went right out there to the courthouse. And I'm telling y'all, they wanted to catch a body. They wanted to catch a body out there, bro. That's why Karmelo Anthony's, hold on, I'm going to show y'all right now. I'm going to show y'all right now. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna show y'all right now so everybody can get a better understanding. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I got it right here on mine. What am I talking about? I'm about to show y'all right now. Hold on. I got it right here on mine. Hold on, you guys. I'm finna show y'all what he said. Now, this is when Karmelo Anthony's, when his people went out there. So his spokesperson, when this racist went out there and did that, Karmelo Anthony's spokesman went outside. That's when he went outside, right? And I'm about to show y'all what happened right here. I got it right here. I know I got it. Hold on, y'all. I got it right here. Hold on. Let me see. I got it right here. Y'all see this? Hold on. I don't think y'all can see this. Yo, chat, let me know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that, chat? Chat, can y'all see that on your screen? Can y'all see this video? Because, see, a lot of y'all didn't know this happened. I'm putting game on y'all to tell y'all what happened. Chat, can y'all see that video on the screen? Let me know in the comment section if y'all can see that video on the screen, chat. Chat. All right, y'all can see it? All right, I'm about to hit play, y'all. I'm about to hit play so y'all can see what happened. I'm about to hit play. Now, listen to what, this is Karmelo Anthony spokesperson. Now, Karmelo Anthony spokesperson, once that dude went out there, because he wanted to catch a body, y'all. That's what he wanted to do. That's why he had that bulletproof vest on. He went outside and he was saying that stuff about, murking Karmelo Anthony outside the courthouse because he wanted somebody that was in the black community out there to crash out and do something stupid. Then one of his buddies that was with him was going to unload. And then they were going to scream self-defense. And they was going to catch a body outside that courthouse. But it backfired on his ass. It backfired because the black dude, he was smart. The black dude that was right there, he ain't touch him. He was smart. He ain't touch him. Nobody ran out on him and punched him. He was trying his hardest to get dude to crash out and punch him. He wanted dude to hit him so bad because the cops would have been out there and they would have been able to scream self-defense right there in front of the courthouse, right? But shout out to the black brother for not putting his hands on that dude and punch. Because if he would have punched him and other dude would have shot him, they would have called self-defense. He would have called a black body right outside the courthouse, and then they would have said, oh, we evened the odds. Now, remember, this all happened before the verdict. This happened right before the verdict. Remember, I told y'all. Here we go, y'all. Let's get to it. Hold on. This happened right before the verdict.
We even have saw the white nationalist, Jake Lane, come out here and say insinuatory threats to the life of Karmelo Anthony, to hang from a tree, and even to allude that Karmelo Anthony should be shot in the head.
Now, you see that? Now, I didn't want to say that. He said that. I didn't want to say that on my channel. This is what happened outside that courthouse. So that's why when he pulled up with that bulletproof vest on, he went in front of all those black people because he knew all those black people was already pissed off outside the courthouse because they didn't know what was going to happen. But he went right up to him, and this is what he was saying. So when the black folk was ready to got daggone, the one black dude, he ran down on him. Now I said, damn, dog, don't hit that dude, because if you hit him, the other dude, he had like 2 or 3 other dudes with him. So as soon as y'all got to understand, like, it's like a situation, like as soon as you punch that dude, they'll say self-defense, and he got a bulletproof vest on already knowing. So another one of his buddies could have pulled out, popped him. You see what I'm saying? And then they would have caught a free body. This is the same shit Chud the Builder was trying to do, right? But he went out there in front of everybody. Now listen to what he said again. This is Karmelo Anthony, spokesperson.
We even have saw the white nationalist Jake Lane come out here and say insinuatory threats to the life of Karmelo Anthony, to hang from a tree, and even to allude that Karmelo Anthony should be shot in the head. Our organization asked that the Collin County District Attorney's Office, as well as the Sheriff Department and the McKinney Police Department, open up a criminal investigation to those terroristic threats. There is no place for racism, bigotry, and white supremacy ideology in public.
Now, that's why they went and did remember, he's been arrested for the terroristic threats and held on $1 million bond now. That's what happened, y'all. This fool went outside. I'm going to play it again for y'all. He went outside the courthouse, and they've been walking around trying to get a free body, y'all. That's why black folks, y'all have to listen to me. You guys have to listen to me. They're going to try to bait y'all. They're going to try to bait you. They're going to say all kind of crazy stuff and try and bait you. What they want you to do is, and this is the reason why, notice this, y'all. Him, Chud, and all these dudes been walking around here with bulletproof vests on. Chud had been wearing a bulletproof vest. Remember the cops told y'all they found a bulletproof vest on Chud the Builder, the Stone Cold Racist in Tennessee. All these dudes been rolling together. So think about what I just said to y'all. Jake Lane, he went down there with that bulletproof vest on in case shit went down, because he wanted to incite a situation, right? And he wanted one of those brothers to react. So he had a reason to crash out his boy. See what I'm saying? So shout out to the black brother who didn't put his hands on him, because if he would have punched dude, I'm telling y'all this, because the stuff that Jake was saying, bro, Jake went right out there during the trial and said this. Like, yo, they need to hang from a tree right here and blah, blah, blah. Bro, you tell a black person that, bro, black people gonna crash out, especially they already mad. So he thought black folks, and that's why when he was outside, he was saying, you're chimping out, dude, you're chimping out. This is the same stuff that Chud the Builder was telling black folks, trying to get them. And then Chud would say, come hit me, come hit me, come hit me, come hit me and see what happens. Hit me. And then as soon as you come up and try and hit him, he reached for his gun. And then y'all seen all them black folks in the videos say, oh, you got a gun. He said, yeah, N-word, come hit me and see what I do. It's going to be a dead chimp on the pavement. This is what they've been saying. This is what they've been doing. So his boy got locked up in Tennessee. They gave him $1 million bond. Now, Jake Lane, you bought that shit to Karmelo Anthony's trial. You went out there trying to get people to crash out on you so you can get a free body. And it backfired on you. Black folks kept their mind, and they didn't do nothing to you. They didn't do nothing to you. So you didn't have no reason to lay force. And then somebody went and told this guy right here. Shout out to this brother, the spokesperson for Karmelo Anthony's family. Somebody went and told him what happened. When they went and told him what happened, he came outside. He came outside, and this made it on national TV, y'all, this statement. And he demanded that this dude be arrested for terroristic threats outside that courthouse. And they now have arrested this dude and charged him with terroristic threats and gave him $1 million bond.
We even have saw the white nationalist Jake Lane come out here and say insinuatory threats to the life of Karmelo Anthony, to hang from a tree, and even to allude that Karmelo Anthony should be shot in the head. Our organization asked that the Collin County District Attorney's Office, as well as the Sheriff Department and the McKinney Police Department, open up a criminal investigation to those terroristic threats. There is no place for racism, bigotry, and white supremacy ideology.
Now, that's exactly what happened. So y'all have to understand what's going on. To the brother in the comment section who don't understand, or this went over your head, brother. This should not go over your head, brother. Listen to what I'm saying to you. They're out here trying to get free bodies on black folks. Let me repeat myself again. Black folks got to understand this. These dudes that are coming up to y'all, calling you the N-word, saying what they going to do to Karmelo Anthony, and then trying to incite a situation to get you to react. They want you to snap. They want you to punch them so they can shoot and unalive you. That is the game. Why do you think he has a bulletproof vest on? Why do you think he's walking around with a bulletproof vest on? They know what they're doing. They know it. So this is their plan. Their plan is to go up here, incite violence, cause you to react and punch them, and then unalive you. Go to court, beat the case because they say, hey, this black man attacked me first. He punched me. But they used Karmelo Anthony. He used Karmelo Anthony to try to do it. He threatened Karmelo. He made a threat and said that Karmelo Anthony should be murked outside that courthouse during the trial. So that's why I'm telling y'all, now this same fool is sitting in the jail beside Karmelo Anthony on $1 million bond. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't got that fucking money. He can't use the donation money. He cannot use the donation money to get out. He's toast. Y'all see it right here? He's toast. He's toast, bro. He's toast. So this proves, and once again, here's another thing. Karmelo Anthony's going to get he's going to get an appeal. But this proves that this is the type of antagonizing they're doing to try to get black folks to crash out. He thinks that he's showing us, he's proven. Let me say this again. He's proven that this type of shit happen every day. So he's going saying the most incendiary things, trying to cause a situation to get you to react so he can kill you. How diabolical is that? And they use Karmelo Anthony's and the threat of them taking out Karmelo Anthony's life to do that. And to the person who says, why can't they use the donation money? You cannot use donation money with criminal offenses for bail. You can't use that. To the brother who asked, you can't use that, right? So to the person who asked, the lady who said, well, what's the win? The win is that these stone cold racists who came out here, to people who said there is no win, this is a win. This is a major win. And I'm going to tell you why. This is showing you guys don't understand the situation. See, if you don't have enough mental capacity to understand why this is a big win, first of all, this stops copycats like this from happening. He's one of the leaders of the stone cold racists that have been going around here demonizing all these black folks around Karmelo Anthony's death. Right? You can't read the screen right there? I have it right there on the screen. Is it not shared on my screen? Oh, okay. Some of y'all must be behind. Some of y'all must be behind. So you have to understand what's going on. And this is bigger than what y'all think it is now. See, they wanted a body. They wanted a body in exchange. They wanted a black man dead in exchange, bro. And now this same dude who tried to get that, he's toast. That motherfucker, he can't pay that $1 million bond. His buddy Chud can't even get out on $1 million bond. And remember, this is why I try to tell y'all, you guys got to put this together. This stone cold racist, he went to Chud's trial in Tennessee. He got arrested in the court. Watch this, y'all. I'm finna show y'all this. I'm finna show y'all this. Just so everybody can see, right? I'm finna show y'all this. Right? He been getting hit on penny ante charges. Now he been hit on something serious. He's done now. Hold on. Let me show this to y'all. Show this to you guys. This is a better picture for y'all. Can y'all see this? Hold on. Oh, my bad, y'all. Hold on. My bad, chat. Chat, can y'all see this? Do y'all see the right-hand side of y'all screen, chat? Chat, do y'all see that picture right there I got on the right-hand side? Let me know if y'all can see that picture. Let me know if y'all can see that picture, chat. Can y'all see that picture? That's outside of Karmelo's trial. That's what he did to black folks. Remember that guy y'all saw going crazy outside? Because Jake Lane was walking up to every black dude out there, telling them what they was going to do to Karmelo Anthony and trying to get him to react so they can catch a body. Now, look, peep one thing, y'all. Don't y'all realize, don't y'all see something on Jake Lane's back? He got a bag on him, right? Now, go back and look at those videos at the courthouse. I'm going to say it again. Go back and look at those videos at the courthouse, you guys. Look at the videos at the courthouse. Not only are you going to look at the videos at the courthouse, look at the pictures at the courthouse. Look at the other people that was with him. You think they were standing out there with nothing? Now, remember, the cops wasn't searching them people out there like that. What you think they was trying to do? And this is the MO of his buddy right here. This is the MO of his buddy right here. Stone cold racist. And they've been running around here trying to get a body on a black, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, they've been trying to do it, bro. But he used this case. He used this case to try to pull off his biggest plan yet. Now, remember, them racists, they stayed locked in. This is the same picture in court when they arrested his ass the other week in Tennessee. He was at judge trial. And he started talking shit in the courtroom, and the judge locked his ass up for 10 days. He been getting hit on little penny ante shit. They ain't hit him on nothing big, right? Think about what I'm saying to y'all. He toast now. They finna hit him. They hit him with a felony. They hit him with a felony terroristic threat. Donald Trump can't save you now, boy. Can't save you now. And once again, y'all see that picture right there. To the person who says my title is that you're a liar. It's not. It is. Once again, let me say something to people that's not in here listening. You guys have not done your research, or you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Alan, and I'm talking to you. You haven't done your research, or you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Let me say this again to everybody listening to the video. I had to go back and do my investigation on this situation with Karmelo Anthony. Karmelo Anthony, listen to what I'm telling y'all right now. If Karmelo Anthony would have gotten manslaughter, people would have been cheering, saying, oh, yeah, they gave him the manslaughter. Cool, we cool. But it would have been a loss because Karmelo Anthony would have probably got a manslaughter with 20 years. They probably gave him the maximum 20 years, which means he would have had to do around 17 and a half years. Even though Karmelo Anthony got hit with 35 years, he's eligible for parole in 17 and a half years. So either way, he's probably going to be out of prison in 17 and a half years and be able to live the rest of his life. He ain't going to be, but what, 30, 32 years old? Or even better than that, he's going to get, Karmelo Anthony is going to be able to go get an appeal. He's got great grounds for an appeal. These other scumbags that's doing this shit, like this guy Jake Lane, that's trying to kill black folks, to get him off the streets, that's a major win for Karmelo Anthony. You know why? Because situations like this is what bring about the bullshit. So when you eliminate the head of snakes like this by getting their ass locked the fuck up, now you see what I'm talking about. I didn't think they were going to charge Jake Lane. Not only did they charge him, they hit him with $1 million bail. And I can't wait till the paperwork come out. Because when the paperwork come out, we fit to see everything they hit. Bro, you're not getting $1 million bail if it's on some bullshit, bro. $1 million bail? He down there in the same jail as Chubb. I mean, as Karmelo. He was talking all that shit. He sit right beside him right now. Straight like that. And all them brothers down there in the jail find out he a stone cold racist. Let me check something, y'all. I want to check something real quick for y'all. Show y'all something. Hold on, you guys. I want to check something for y'all, chat. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Let me see something. Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all. He can get a decade. He can get 10 years in prison. So he's facing 10 years in prison just because of what he did right there. That's not even including the other charges he got. He's facing up to 10 years, and he's facing up to a decade in prison. He got $1 million bond. So, yeah. So, and then you add the other charges he got like 4 other charges. But for this charge right here, he's facing up to 10 years in prison. Now, that's just off one charge. We don't know how many charges he gonna get hit with. He got $1 million bond, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna get hit with a few charges. They're gonna have a big ass write-up on him. So he might end up facing 30 or 40 years when it's all over with. His paperwork should be coming out very soon. I just looked it up. His paperwork must be coming out very soon. So as soon as his paperwork come out, I'm gonna post it on my community post, so y'all can see everything he's charged with. But one of the charges is gonna be the fact that he threatened the life of Karmelo Anthony. Now, picture threatening the life of Karmelo Anthony, and now they lock your ass up. You go outside the courthouse, threaten this man's life, talking about he need to be bleeped from a tree, and now you done. Get your ass out of here. You said it's another story. Well, I believe, listen, I believe he got good grounds for an appeal. I talked to 2 lawyers last night. I believe he has great grounds for an appeal, and I'm gonna tell you why. What I was told last night, and everybody in this chat room, what I was told last night by a good lawyer. I'm not even gonna tell you. I talked to 2 lawyers, but what I heard last night, 'cause I couldn't get no sleep. That situation that happened with the jury, as far as they used the Batson rule, the fact that they struck out those 3 jurors, that judge, they're gonna have to explain why that was permitted, and they're gonna have to come up with a damn good explanation why they struck out, because they struck out 3 black jurors in a row, dog. That's the last 3 black jurors. I told y'all this. Hold on. Look at the jury. Look at the jury pool right here, bro. They're gonna have to show a good reason. And here's the thing. Here's what I was told. Karmelo Anthony potentially could get a new trial because of this. All new jury. And here's the thing that I would try to see if they could do: get it moved into a different jurisdiction. But they're gonna have a hard time, bro. Look at the jury that he had. White woman, 40s. Number 2, white woman, a white man, 40s. Number 3, white man, 20s to 30s. Number 4, white woman, 20 or 30. Number 5, white woman. Number 6, white man, 50s or 60s. Number 7, Asian woman, 50s. Number 8, white woman, 6. Listen, this is how bad it was. The goddamn substitute jurors weren't even black. They didn't have no jurors. The substitute jurors, none of them was black. You would have thought, okay, one of the replacement jurors got to be black. None of them was. Look at the list I put on the screen, right? None of them was black. Think about it. Think about it. That's going to be a major issue when he files his appeal. That's going to be a major issue. That's going to be a major issue, is those 3 jurors. Now, they said they struck them because I think they were school administrators or work. What the fuck that got to do with anything? What do that have to do with anything? Right? The question is do they have the ability to fairly judge this case? That's the question. Right? That's the real question. Right? So, and that's sad, man. I mean, bro, 3 black jurors straight. Last 3 black jurors, y'all. Out. That's crazy, bro. 3 in a row. They struck all 3 black jurors, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. And listen, this is why it's so diabolical. All they needed was 1 black juror. If they had 1 black juror and that black juror says no, guess what, y'all? Mistrial, hung jury. That they got this. This is how you know this is some diabolical shit. If they had one black juror, and that black juror that was in the main 12 black jurors, all they had to do was say, nope, mistrial. Now you got to go do the whole shit over again. The fact that they struck the last 3 black jurors, said, no, out, out, out. That's crazy. That's why I'm telling y'all, his appeal, he got high chances on that appeal. Trust what I tell you this. Trust what I tell you this. You know what I mean? You said, I've already questioned the lawyer, bro. You haven't heard me on this channel? We've been talking about the lawyer this whole time. The lawyer is, you know, like I said, he can't be a lawyer no more. He can't be a lawyer no more. Right? But here's another thing. This shows, and I'm going to tell y'all something. The shit that Jake Lang does shows y'all. So when these people ask, hey, man, why you need a weapon? Let me ask you this question to all of my friendly white folks that's in here, right? All the friendly white folks, I got a question for y'all. You guys ask a question to us. You say, hey, Ticket, why does a black young youth need to carry a pocket knife to school? Why does Jake Lang need a bulletproof vest? Why does Jake Lang need a bulletproof vest at a courthouse full of police? I'll wait. I'll wait. Let me ask that question again to the chat, because I don't think they heard me in the back. I don't think they heard me in the back. They asked y'all, why do a 17-year-old need a pocket knife that's totally legal? It's not against the law. It's only against school policy, not against the law. But I asked, why does Jake Lang need a bulletproof vest with the cops at a courthouse? Unless he's trying to catch a body out there. Unless he's trying to catch a body. Why? We waiting for it. We want to know the answer. That's why I told y'all this is a major win for Karmelo, because it shows y'all the type of time this whole situation was on. It shows y'all. And guess what? Regardless of whether you want to take, this is a national case. People gonna see this shit. So you never know what judge he land next time, what jurors he may land. And guess what? They may see and remember this shit. Right? They may see and remember this shit. Say, oh, so they was really trying to do this shit. Bro, I can't wait till his charges come out full. He got $1 million bail. He got some serious charges. I can't wait till his charges come out. Watch. When his charges come out, I'm gonna put it on my community post, y'all. When they post all of his charges online, I'm gonna put it on my community post. His ass is tough. I hope they hit this motherfucker with 50. If they hit this, hey, listen, if he's facing anything with 30 and up, y'all, I'm coming back live. I'm coming back live. Cause this dude got so many problems anyway. He talked all that shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Oh, okay. Yeah, he talked all that shit. Let me ask somebody something. Hold on. Let me see if they did it right now. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if they did it right now, chat. Hold on. Hold on. I'm about to see if they got it up right now. Hold on, you guys. Just give me 1 second. No. Hold on, you guys. Let me see if they got it up right now.
Call out your community for thuggish behavior.
All right, so I'm gonna play some of what he said, y'all. You know, hey, they flagged the video, man, for language. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play a little bit what he was saying outside that courthouse.
Your community. If you want to lead your community, call out your community for thuggish behavior. They're celebrating a thug first. He was a thug. This man was a Christian and a student scholar athlete. He was a student scholar athlete. Question: will you condemn the $600,000 that was raised to Karmelo Anthony's account? And you're not.
Oh, now I gotta stop it because of what he said next. I can't play what he said next. Hold on, y'all. What he said next, I can't play. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Somebody got a okay, this is him on the jail phone, y'all. Hold on.
Hey guys, it's Jake Lang here. I'm in the Dallas County Jail. They ripped me off the
Now, did y'all hear what he said? Did y'all hear what he said? This is why I try and tell y'all. He said that the cops told him, he admitted that he went out there and said, if they didn't find Karmelo Anthony, see, I'm going to tell y'all something. All of this is why I tell y'all this is a big win. Y'all got to listen to what I'm saying. He is threatening. Remember now, the jury was not sequestered until the last day. He went out there before the last day. I want everybody to listen to what I'm saying. This is why Karmelo Anthony needs a new trial. This is a major win. Listen, he said that they arrested him because he threatened that if Karmelo Anthony, by that jury of all white people and Middle Eastern Asian people, if they didn't find him guilty, he said they was going to take the justice into their own hands. Now, what do you think that the jury is going to do? And they watch this come outside the court. Let me play this again. See, y'all not listening to what I'm playing. Let me play this again for y'all. This is Jake Lang on a jail call, calling outside of jail, telling his buddy what happened. Listen to what I'm saying right now.
Karmelo Anthony guilty, that we the people will deal with justice. And this is a classic case of a lawfare used to squash a First Amendment protester like myself. We had a press conference, an LED truck, speaker system, everything for our 6:30 press conference event outside the Karmelo Anthony murder trial to celebrate justice being done in this case and call out the rest of the American people to stand with us before another egregious risk and another Boston Metcalf happens. Shut down my voice, they arrested me. They're holding me here, probably on an exorbitant bond. I'm going to see the judge in the morning. So please, guys, go to my Give-Send-Go account, donate some money now.
Look, donate some money. Go to my Give-Send-Go, donate some money. Did I tell y'all this? They trying to catch bodies on black folks. Then he told everybody, go donate to my Give-Send-Go. This is the same shit Chud did. They got his ass, though. If I'm Karmelo Anthony's lawyers, I want each of those jurors checked. Remember, everybody got to remember this. The jurors were not sequestered until the final day. The judge told the jurors, y'all going to stay here tonight because y'all got to do the decision. That's after they rest. This fool went outside the courthouse and announced, remember, all this is on TV. He announced that if they did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty for first-degree murder, that they was going to stand on business. Now you do the math. You do the math. Let me repeat that again. He said out his own mouth. This is why they arrested him.
Hey guys, it's Jake Lang here. I'm in the Dallas County Jail. They ripped me off the plane today. Dozens of officers treating me like El Chapo. They drove me through the tarmac. They've arrested me for a felony with false terroristic threat simply because I said that if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, that we the people will deal with justice. And this is a classic.
Now, he said because I said if they didn't find Karmelo Anthony guilty of first-degree murder, we the people gonna deal with it. And then you couple that with what he said that Karmelo need to be HUNG and bleeped in the bleep outside that courthouse. What you think? What you think? What you think? So if I'm Karmelo family, I'm instantly using this in your appeal because this dude could have influenced the jury because the jury went home every day. You think the jury ain't watching the news? You think they ain't watching this stuff on social media? They can tell y'all don't do it. What you think? Cut the crap, bro. Cut the crap. So the fact that he's been arrested on $1 million, I can use this too and say, hey, this dude was outside the courthouse. He's online going viral. This could have affected the jury, period. Don't think the jury can't be affected. They're human beings just like us. Just like us. Talking about something, if they don't find him guilty, our people gonna take it into our own hands. And I told y'all, he was ready for that shit. He went up there with the backpack on and he had a bulletproof vest on. What y'all thought time it was? What y'all thought time it was? If I'm Karmelo Anthony's family right now, all these $1 million celebrities that's talking, put y'all bread up behind the nigga, man. Straight up, bro. Get this man a new trial in a new jurisdiction with a new jury, bro. Because this right here is nasty. This fool admitted himself. He just admitted. And then this is what he did, y'all. This is where the shit they do is disgusting. Then he said, y'all, donate to my Give Send Go so I can get out. So he can get out and go do it again. The same, they've been trying to catch Black, but I've been telling y'all this. Listen again. They put it back. You can basically say they put a you know what out on this boy. He said, I'll be stuck here for months in solitary confinement if I don't make bond. Go donate. This is the same shit Chud did. I told y'all that they trying to kill black men out here. Y'all sitting out here on cap. Listen, stone cold racist. He said persecution against white people of this world. Didn't I tell y'all? Y'all motherfuckers sitting over here telling me, hey, Ticket, man, I don't know about. Nigga, sit down and shut up, nigga. Use your brains and listen. And peep what's going on. Listen to what he said. I'm going to play what he said. Ain't about what I said, what he said. See, shout out to other races. Our good fellas like Chud, like this, like that. See, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. A lot of y'all is too slow to peep what's going on, bro. If I'm Carmelo Anthony's team right now, if I'm his family, I'm demanding a new trial immediately based off what he said. Because here's the thing. If the jury was sequestered the whole time, he'd have a point. The jury wasn't sequestered. He went up there before it even went to jury to the decision, to where the jury had to go and deliberate. What he said went viral online. I've been telling y'all this for the last couple of days what that fool did. He basically said, yo, if y'all don't find him guilty of first degree murder, all of us, we're going to stand on wherever we got to stand on. Now, you take that how you want to take it. Now, what do you think an all-white jury in Texas, if they hear that, what you think them people going to do? Come on, man. Stop this shit, bro. Stop it, bro. That's why I told y'all. And this dude was the head of the snake. So now, they probably finna hit him. I can't wait to see how many years he facing. He talking about, man, they're going to have me in here for months in solitary, man. Send me donations, man, so I can get out. And everybody needs to write Give, Send, Go. Because they keep using Give, Send, Go, y'all. Y'all all need to write Give, Send, Go and say that Jake Lane cannot use donations for bail. Matter of fact, I'm going to give y'all his full name because I'm going to call him next. I'm going to contact him, whether it's email, call, I'm going to get a number. His name is Edward Jacob Lane, you guys, 31 years old. Y'all need to call up there. Y'all need to call or email Give, Send, Go and tell them that this man's money cannot be allowed to be used towards bail. He made terroristic threats at the Karmelo Anthony trial. He tried to intimidate the jury, right? Because that's exactly what he admitted. He admitted. Let me play it again. He admitted that shit. We the people will deal with justice. Now you tell me. You tell me. You tell me. New trial. They had to have a new trial, bro, after this, bro. I'm sorry, bro. The jury was not sequestered. They heard this type of rhetoric. Bro, this easily could have affected the jury. New trial, instantly. New judge, new jury, new trial. And I'm glad he said that on the record. And y'all heard this. Everybody that's heard that listening to this, y'all chop this up right here, the part that I played for y'all. I got this phone call from this Bama. Y'all chop this up and y'all send this to the authorities. And we also need to send this to the court. Right? We need to send whoever we got to send this to the authorities. I'm going to look up who's the best person to send this to. But Karmelo Anthony's family needs to get this. I'm pretty sure they got it. Right? Because this right here lets y'all know that they tried to intimidate the proceedings in that case. Otherwise, they wouldn't be arresting this dude on $1 million bond. Period. So now you don't know if the jury, and the next case, when he gets an appeal, the jury needs to be sequestered the whole time. They don't even need to be able to leave the courthouse. They need to be put up in a hotel. Period. I think it's a Collin County. Hey, y'all, it's a Collin County court, right? What's the name of that courthouse? The Collin County courthouse? Somebody tell me what the name of that court is. The Collin County court. To the person who said there won't be a new trial, I guarantee you they will. I guarantee you they will. You got too many factors. You got an all-white jury, 3 black jurors struck in, and for what reason? Not only that, you got a guy that went viral online days ago that went up to the court, to the trial, and threatened that if the jury did not come out with a first-degree murder charge, that they were going to take matters into their own hands. Case closed. And not only that, he said that they needed to HUN. Matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all what he said. I'm not finna cap with y'all no more. We're not capping with y'all no more. I'm finna show y'all what he said.
Karmelo Anthony should be swinging from a tree outside this courthouse. Karmelo Anthony should be swinging from a tree outside this courthouse.
Did y'all hear that?
Karmelo Anthony should be swinging from a tree outside this courthouse.
Listen again.
Anthony should be swinging from a tree outside this courthouse. Karmelo Anthony should be hanging from a tree.
Did you hear that? There you go right there. This is all the stuff he was saying outside. This is all the stuff they were threatening. Now listen to what I said to y'all. Did y'all, everybody let me know if y'all heard that in the comment section. Let me play it again for your ears to be good, man, since you're doing all that talking. This is the type of shit that man was saying. And then he was saying that they don't find him guilty. And this was days before they went in there. This was like, so the jury went home that night. The jury went home that night. Right? So they seen this. Let me play it one more time.
Karmelo Anthony should be swinging from a tree outside this courthouse. Karmelo Anthony should be swinging from a tree outside this courthouse. Karmelo Anthony should be hanging from a tree.
Now, see, I'm telling y'all this right now. There you have it right there. There you have it right. So now you take his other threats, you put them with that threat, and there you go right there. There you go right there. Now, let me look this up right here. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. I want to look up something. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Let me look something. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see something, y'all. Hold on. All right. So he would have to clear a legal hurdle. Karmelo, hold on. Let me see something. Hold on, you guys. Because the jury, they were not sequestered in a hotel the entire trial. And see that, listen, that sticks out to me. If the judge wouldn't let, I want y'all to think with me, y'all. If the judge would not let cameras in the courthouse, if the judge was so strict about everything about this case, why did the judge let the jury go home every day? Except for when they were deliberating. Y'all think with me again. The judge was strict with everything with this trial, but you let the jury go home each day, except for when they were deliberating? Make it make sense. Let me say this again. If you were being strict with everything, wouldn't you have sequestered the entire jury the entire time as well? Think about that, y'all. That jury was not that the jury was the only thing that was probably wasn't secure about this trial. Straight up. Right? So basically they would have to get a new trial. The defense would have to file a motion for a new trial and request a hearing, right? So the judge would have to question the jurors under oath. Right? Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, y'all. The defense would have to prove that at least one juror, one, saw Jake Lang say that on social media. How could they do that? Subpoena phone records. Not only phone records, but they have a way, I believe, of cloning what you look at on your phone. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all now. If they can prove that one juror, because the jurors would have to go, let me tell y'all this again. So basically the judge would have to question the jurors under oath. And the defense would have to prove, y'all. I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying, chat. The defense would have to prove, right? Y'all listening, chat? The defense would have to prove that at least one juror saw that threat on social media and that threat made them lean a certain way. Right? Think about what I just said to y'all. Right? Straight up. So basically, if the jury had seen that threat, y'all, and genuinely been terrified of Jake Lang and what, he said, right? So this is a whole different type of situation that we talk about, man. Bro, they need to jump on this, man. That's just my opinion. They need to jump on this, bro.
Karmelo Anthony should be swinging from a tree outside this courthouse. Karmelo Anthony should be swinging from a tree outside this courthouse. Karmelo Anthony should be hanging from a tree.
This, bro, that's wild, bro. This dude was saying this shit, bro. That's wild, man, bro. He literally was saying this shit, bro. That's wild, man. With a straight face, bro. Dude didn't care, bro. They ain't kept trying to tell y'all, you racist standing on business, man. Trying to tell y'all this. Trying to tell y'all this. If the jury didn't find him guilty. That's his words, not mine. That's his words, not mine. Play that again for y'all. This idiot went on the record after he got arrested and admitted this is a fool. You would think that this idiot would have a lawyer that told him, look, shut up. This dude is a damn fool. You got to be a whole new idiot. Listen to this, y'all.
Hey guys, it's Jake Lang here. I'm in the Dallas County Jail. They ripped me off the plane today. Dozens of officers treating me like El Chapo. They drove me through the tarmac. They've arrested me for a felony with false terroristic threat simply because I said that if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, that we the people will deal with justice. And this is a classic.
If the jury didn't find Karmelo Anthony guilty, we're going to deal with justice. Game over, bro. Then, not only that, this fool go tell people, yeah, bro, man, if y'all don't donate to me, man, I'm going to be locked up for months, man. Y'all got to help me, man.
Squash a First Amendment protester like myself. We had a press conference, an LED truck, speaker system, everything for our 6:30 outside the Karmelo Anthony murder trial to celebrate justice being done in this case and call out the rest of the American people to stand with us before another Rita Saruski and another Austin Metcalf happens to make real change. And they shut down my voice. They arrested me. They're holding me here, probably on an exorbitant bond. I'm going to see the judge in the morning. So please, guys, go to my Give They Go account, donate some money to help me get out of here. I'll be stuck here for months in solitary confinement if I don't make bond. This is two-tier persecution against. This call will be terminated in 2 minutes. The white people of this world, we are under attack, and what they're doing to me, they want to do to all of us. I'm just at the forefront here. The lawfare and the weaponized DOJ and these deep state assets want to destroy us all. We cannot allow it to happen. If they do this to me, they can do it to you. Please, guys, stand up. We can't allow our good brothers like Judd, myself, and other great patriots to rot away in prison. Let's get me and my brothers home. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. I love you. And keep the faith. This fight is in the Lord's hands, and we will be victorious.
Boy, these people's crazy. They screaming racism in God's name. They screaming racism in God's name. Are y'all hearing what I said? They screaming racism in God's name. And this man said, he said out his own mouth, bro, you can't beat this with a stick, bro. You can't beat this with a stick. This man said if the jury do not convict this man of murder, we're going to take it into our own hands.
Hey guys, it's Jake Lang here. I'm in the Dallas County Jail. They ripped me off the plane today. Dozens of officers treating me like El Chapo. They drove me through the tarmac. They've arrested me for a felony with false terroristic threat simply because I said that if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, that we the people will deal with justice. And they've arrested me for a felony with false terroristic threat simply because I said that if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, that we the people will deal with justice. And they've arrested me for a felony with false terroristic threat simply because I said that if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, that we the people will deal with justice. And this is a classic case.
Bro, he admitted, this idiot admitted to it. He admitted to it. This fool going to prison. He admitted to it. This fool going to prison. He going to prison. Bro, what's the first thing they tell you? You had a right to remain silent, you idiot. He admitted to it. Oh my God, bro. He admitted to it. That's crazy. That is unbelievable stuff, man. Bro, you can't beat that with a stick. Bro, this got to be the biggest dummy in American history, bro. That's Jake Lang talking. That's that idiot. This the guy right here. I told y'all. Him. The guy who went to the courthouse trying to incite a riot with black folks. He went up there with his bulletproof vest on, talking that shit, talking about black folks chimping out, doing all that shit, talking about what they was going to do to Karmelo Anthony. And then he said, remember, this is days before the jury got sequestered. Then he said, this how y'all know it's serious. He said they went and got that nigga like he El Chapo. Bro, listen. Y'all, everybody need to speak up right now. This fool is on tape. This is an idiot. He's on tape telling this girl on tape. He told this girl, hey, put this message out for me to everybody so that he ain't got no money. So these fools don't have no job. They just go around terrorizing black folks. So he went and told the girl, yo, put me on speakerphone so I can tell everybody to donate to me to get me out of jail, right? But he's an idiot because he told him, he basically admitted that that's what he did. This is a clown, bro. Listen to this.
Hey guys, it's Jake Lang here. I'm in the Dallas County Jail. They ripped me off the plane today. Dozens of officers treating me like El Chapo. They drove me through the tarmac. They've arrested me for a felony with false terroristic threat simply because I said that if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, that we the people will deal with justice. And this is a classic case of lawfare used to squash a First Amendment protester like myself.
That's crazy, bro. He literally admitted that shit, bro. Now think about this. And this, we would not be having no conversation if the jury didn't go home. So now, hey, they got to get this appeal going right now and question the jury. That I would question every motherfucker that was on that jury. All they got to do is find one juror that felt pressured. All they got to do is find one juror that felt pressured from what he said. And what he said went viral because, like I told y'all, it was all over X. Everybody got X. That shit was all over X that same day. Simply because I said, if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty of murder, we'll deal with. Bro, that's crazy. He said that shit on. I still can't think he said this on tape. What lawyer want to take this case? You basically giving the police all the evidence. You've admitted that you said this. And not only that, he posted it on his own page, y'all. He admitted that he said this. Hold on, I'm about to show y'all. I'm about to show y'all right now. He put this on his own page. I'm going to show y'all where y'all can go see this before they delete it. Everybody in the comment section, I'm showing y'all where y'all can go see this before they delete this. Because they might take it down once he find out that how stupid he is. Hold on, y'all. I'm telling y'all they're going to take, after they find out how stupid this dude is, they're going to take that shit down, bro. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Give me 1 second, y'all. Chat, y'all give me 1 second. Chat, can y'all see this? Can y'all see that, chat? Oh, no, y'all can't see it. Hold on, chat. Chat, can y'all see the screen? Can y'all see that screen, chat? Let me know in the comments if y'all can see the screen. I shared the screen. Can y'all see the screen? Y'all let me know. Let me know in the comments. Y'all need to, hey, screenshot this shit, y'all. Everybody that's watching, screenshot this. Okay, this is his page. Y'all see it right here, right? Look, Jake Lang, January 6th political prisoner. That is his official page on X, right? That's his mugshot right there. This is an idiot, boy. Hey, hold on. I'm going to play this for y'all. Y'all go back and screenshot this before they delete it. Let's go.
Hey guys, it's Jake Lang here. I'm in the Dallas County Jail. They ripped me off the plane today. Dozens of officers treating me like El Chapo. They drove me through the tarmac. They've arrested me for a felony, what's called terroristic threat, simply because I said that if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, that we the people will deal with justice.
Stop that again.
And this is me for a felony, what's called terroristic threat, simply because I said that if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, that we the people will deal with justice. And this is drove me through the tarmac. They've arrested me for a felony, what's called terroristic threat, simply because I said that if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, that we the people will deal with justice. And this is
Got him. Got him. Bro, you cannot threaten or intimidate the jury or the actual plaintiff or defendant in the case. They got him. This dude's an idiot. Bro, he literally went, he's so much clout chasing. And then look, they put a link to his donation up there. This is an idiot, bro. You literally went and admitted to the bro, you're gonna go to prison. you admitted to what you did. He can't even go to court and deny it. He admitted it. That's why I said screenshot it before they erase it, y'all. He literally admitted this. Hold on, y'all.
terroristic threat, simply because I said that if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, that we the people will deal with justice. And this is a classic case of a lawfare used to squash a First Amendment protester like myself. We had a press conference, an LED truck, speaker system, everything for our 6:30 press conference event outside the Karmelo Anthony murder trial.
Y'all heard this? He said they already had everything set up for the celebration. Now, how could you already have everything set up for a celebration unless you knew that was going to go down? This fool said they already had an LED truck. Let me say this. Let me show this again, bro. You cannot make. That's why he got $1 million bond. Listen to this, y'all.
Arrested me for a felony, what's called terroristic threat, simply because I said that if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, that we, the people, will deal with justice. And this is a classic case of a lawfare used to squash a First Amendment protester like myself. We had a press conference, an LED truck, speaker system, everything for our 6:30 press conference event outside the Karmelo Anthony murder trial to celebrate justice being done.
To celebrate. How could you be there days earlier? I want y'all to listen to what I said. This whole thing happened days before they even went to the jury went to deliberate. How could you have all that shit ready to celebrate if you didn't even know what the outcome was going to be? This man said they had the LED lights, all this, a truck, everything out there. Make it make sense. Let me play that again for y'all. That's why I tell y'all, you got to break down what people say, man.
Jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty. They've arrested me for a felony, what's called terroristic threat, simply because I said that if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, that we, the people, will deal with justice. And this is a classic case of a lawfare used to squash a First Amendment protester like myself. We had a press conference, an LED truck, speaker system, everything for our 6:30 press conference event outside the Karmelo Anthony murder trial to celebrate justice being done in this case and call out the rest of the American people to stand with us before another Rita Zarewski and another Austin Metcalf happens to make real change. And they shut down my voice. They arrested me. They're holding me here, probably on an exorbitant bond. I'm going to see the judge in the morning. So please, guys, go to my Gift and Go account, donate some money to help me get out of here. I'll be stuck here for months in solitary confinement if I don't make bond. This is two-tiered persecution against.
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
The white people of this world, we are under attack, and what they're doing to me, they want to do to all of us. I'm just at the forefront here. The lawfare and the weaponized DOJ and these deep state assets want to destroy us all. We cannot allow it to happen. If they do this to me, they can do it to you. Please, guys, stand up. We can't allow our good brothers like Chud, myself, and other great patriots to rot away in prison. Let's get me and my brothers home. God bless you guys. Thank you so much.
There you have it. He definitely going to prison. He told on himself. He admitted, bro, this motherfucker not supposed to say nothing without a lawyer. He's not supposed to say nothing without a lawyer, bro. You're not supposed to say anything without the presence of your lawyer. You just been hit with charges where they have put your bail at $1 million, son. And the first thing you do is come out here and admit to doing what they said you did. Then it's not just that, y'all. It's not just that. It's not just that. You have to add that onto the fact that he said Karmelo Anthony should be hung. Outside the courthouse and bleeped in the dome. Bruh. Chat. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. They need to his family definitely needs to be in on this situation, y'all, to find out what's going on as far as the whole jury and everything else. The family needs to jump on top of this. This man have admitted that they already had celebrations and everything ready. How could you do that? And this was days before the jury even. This is like this is before the jury had even went to even this. The jury hadn't even spent the night. Remember, the jury didn't spend no nights because they got the deliberation I believe the jury didn't spend no nights because they got the deliberation and they got the sentence in the same day. Right? Bro, this dude right here went and talked on a monitor line. He went and spoke on a monitor line, y'all. I mean, you just can't make this up. On a monitor line? Nah, man. You got to be an idiot, bro. You got to be a new fool. You got to be a new fool. And this is the guy, Donald Trump. Look, I'm about to show y'all right here, y'all. Just so y'all can see on the chat right here. I'm going to show y'all right here. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Let me see if I can put this on the chat, you guys. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Can I put this on the chat? Hold on. Hold on, chat. I'm going to put this on the screen for y'all. Yeah, I got it. Dallas Morning News. Y'all see this right here? This for everybody who got any questions. Dallas Morning News. Pardon January 6th rioter Jake Lang, arrested in Dallas County, accused of terroristic threats. Jake Lang has been arrested this month in Frisco, a year after he published a video of himself breaking into the David Bleep Stadium. Now, let's go down and see what it says right here. All right? Let's see what it says, you guys. So it says, a far-right influencer who has repeatedly tried to inflame racial tensions around Karmelo Anthony was arrested on Tuesday and accused of making terroristic threats. Jake Lang was booked in the Dallas County Jail and faces charges of a terroristic threat to place a public in fear of serious bodily injury. Told y'all. Game over. Game over, y'all. There it go right there. There it go right there. Jake Lang was booked in the Dallas County Jail and faces a charge of terroristic threat to place the public in fear of serious bodily injury. New trial. New trial. Did I tell y'all this is a big win for Karmelo? New trial. Told y'all. New trial. New trial. Check it out, y'all. New trial, y'all. Check. New trial. New trial, chat. Chat. New trial. Read right there, chat. Read right there, chat. Chat. New trial. Now read right here, chat. Jake Lang was booked in the Dallas County Jail. To the person who said I sound foolish, now you look foolish. You just mad because that race is going to get caught up, sir? I see your name, man. Dustin, man. You ain't got to be like that, bro. Hey, Dustin, let me ask you a question. Are you a racist, Dustin? I'm just going to, if you're not a racist, I'm not going to get mad if you have a difference of opinion. I'm just, are you a racist? That's all I want to know, Dustin. Don't nobody block him. I just asking you, Dustin Orndorff, are you a racist? That's all I want to know from you, brother. That's my first question for you. Are you a racist? Are you a racist, Dustin? No, you said he's not a representative white race. I ain't asking you. I'm asking you, are you a racist? Because Jake Lang is saying he is. He's saying he's the shot caller. So that's why I'm asking you, are you a racist, Dustin? Okay, you say absolutely not. Okay, then cool. I'm not gonna block you, brother. See, I'm not no hateful person, Dustin. I don't have a problem with white people. I have a problem with racists. That's what I have a problem with. I have a problem with bigots. That's what I have a problem with. So let's read this screen though. It says Jake Lang was booked into the Dallas County Jail and faces a charge of terroristic threat to place the public in fear of serious bodily injury, interrupting public services, or influencing the government. Game over. Did I tell y'all this? Man, tell niggas stay away from me, man. And they come on here running their mouth, don't even know what they talking about when they come around me, nigga. Nigga. The public includes the jury, nigga. He literally said the jury in his police call. Game over. Somebody said, how does this help Karmelo? You idiot. It helps show that the jury could have been influenced by his terroristic threats. That's why you're on $1 million bond. The hell is wrong with you talking about how does this help Karmelo? Do you have a brain? Come on, bruh. Come on, homie. Are you not reading it? You think they arrested him and gave him $1 million bond for nothing? Nah, don't tell me to calm down. You came in here running your mouth. I gave you what you were looking for. Come on, brother. Stay on point, homie. Right there. No doubt, homie. No doubt. No doubt. Respect. Cowboys, we're the same team. Respect. Respect. No problem, homie. Respect, dog. I'm just telling y'all. Jake Lang is a fool. He literally said, bro, you can't be this stupid, bro. And I'm talking about Jake Lang. There's no way. There's no way Jake Lang can go, bro. This is crazy, bro. He's definitely going to jail. He's going to prison. He admitted it. You're supposed to be quiet and let your lawyers talk for you. He literally went on a phone call, as I just showed y'all. And let's look at his charge. It's right here in the Dallas Morning News. Look at his charge, y'all. His charge is Jake Lang was booked in the Dallas County Jail and faces a charge of a terroristic threat to place the public in fear of serious bodily injury, interrupting public service, or influencing a government. Once you talk about influencing, game over. Didn't I tell y'all this? Use your mind, bro. Use your mind, bro. So I'm trying to educate my people. I'm telling y'all this. So the fact that he said, and his words quoted that he said, if the jury doesn't find him guilty, there it go right there. That's his own words. I didn't even make him say this. He said it on his own. So think about that, y'all. This dude put himself in the trick box. He said that on his own. Right? Well, to the person who said, does it mean $1 million bond? Yeah, when you keep doing this foolishness, and not only that, when you look at the seriousness of the crime, bro, you can't threaten that if a jury don't find a man guilty, you gonna bring harm. Bro, he was even outside the courthouse saying they're gonna HANG the boy. You can't do that, bro. Don't you know that's illegal, brother? That's against the law. I can't go to a courthouse and say, hey, if the jury don't find him guilty, I'm gonna do something. Bro, do y'all not know that could ruin the whole case? Listen what I said. Listen what I said. And once again, to the brother in conversation, I don't condone murder. I don't condone none of that stuff, bro. And my condolences to Austin Metcalf. He was a kid, bro. We won't play that game around here. But I'm telling you, this stone cold racist Jake Lang has thrown a whole monkey wrench in this, because Jake Lang has come out on his own and admitted that he said this dude didn't even he don't even have money for a lawyer. He don't even have money for bail. He came out and admitted, bro, you're not even supposed to talk. He literally came out and just admitted, and I'm going to say this again to y'all. He admitted, right, that, and look at this right here, bro. He admitted that if they didn't find him guilty, they're going to take it into their own hands, bro. You can't do that. Read it right here. I outlined it on your screen. Jake Lang was booked into the Dallas County Jail and faces a charge of terroristic threat to place the public in fear of serious bodily injury, interrupting public services, or influencing a government. That's the jury, man. According to the jail records. That ain't according to ticket. That's according to the jail records. He was arrested by the Texas Department of Safety officers, and bail is set at $1 million. He's toast. And they come in here telling me, why is this a win for Karmelo ticket? Because they got a guy on the record saying that if the jury don't get this man guilty, he's out of here. What is y'all talking about? That's grounds right there to have a judge, that had a jurors and everybody questioned instantly. That's grounds right there. So what he did was he potentially threw a monkey wrench in everything. That can backfire. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what y'all got to understand. Right? Excuse me to the person who said no clear understanding of the law. That's why Jake Lane got $1 million bail. That's why he's locked up with $1 million bail, begging for people to help him get out. Sit down and shut up, boy. Be quiet. I'm going to say it again. That's why he got $1 million bail. And you said that's why Rick Child is free? Yeah, and Chud the Builder's locked up. So we even. Chud the Builder's locked up in Tennessee, and need 10 bails bombing to get him out. To the person who said it's not going to change nothing, yes, it is. To the person who said in the comment section, yes, it is. Why do you think he's being arrested and charged? Are you not looking at your screen? He's been charged with interrupting public services and influencing a government. What are you talking about? That's according to the jail records. He made terroristic threats. He admitted, I'm going to say this again, he admitted on tape that he said if the jury do not find him guilty, they're going to stand on that. They're going to stand on business and take it into their own hands. You can't say that. That's what you call jury tampering. Are you out your mind? Well, that changes everything, because now what that does is that forces the judge, the jury to be questioned, sworn under oath. They can go check to see if the jury saw any of his comments which went viral on X. That changes everything. Are you not listening to what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand the law? Period. Bro, we ain't talking about Mike Howard. Mike Howard's off the case. We don't even want him around no more. See, Karmelo got the attention. What happened to Karmelo? Got the attention of some real big heavy hitters that got millions and millions of dollars. So now on the second go around, he gonna get real representation. Watch what I tell y'all. Watch what I tell y'all. You heard Cardi B, all these people standing. So now when it's time for these people to come get his lawyers, now they're gonna get him them real lawyers when that appeal come around. People ain't like what happened to a 17-year-old kid. I don't like what happened to Carmelo Anthony. I don't like what happened to Austin Metcalf. I don't think it's right that boy's not here right now. It's a kid, bro. I'm not cool with that. But all I'm saying is that you cannot influence, you cannot come out here threatening people and saying, yo, if y'all don't find him guilty, then you can't do this. Against the law. That's why he has $1 million bail. That fool crying for donations. He don't have no money to get out. And he gave him the whole case. This idiot went on. Let me play this again. This is what he did. You cannot be smart. Play it again.
Hey guys, it's Jake Lang here. I'm in the Dallas County Jail. They ripped me off the plane today. Dozens of officers treating me like El Chapo. They drove me through the tarmac. They've arrested me for a felony, what's called terroristic threat, simply because I said that if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, that we the people will deal with justice. And this is a classic case of lawfare used to squash a First Amendment protester like myself. We had a press conference, an LED truck, speaker system, everything for our 6:30 press conference event outside the Karmelo Anthony murder trial to celebrate justice being done in this case and call out the rest of the American people to stand with us before another Rita Zarewski and another Austin Metcalf happens to make real change. And they shut down my voice. They arrested me. They're holding me here, probably on an exorbitant bond. I'm going to see the judge in the morning. So please, guys, go to my Gift and Go account, donate some money to help me get out of here. I'll be stuck here for months in solitary confinement if I don't make bond. This is two-tiered persecution against
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
the white people of this world. We are under attack, and what they're doing to me, they want to do to all of us. I'm just at the forefront here. The lawfare and the weaponized DOJ and these deep state assets want to destroy us all. We cannot allow it to happen. If they do this to me, they can do it to you. Please, guys,
Hey, y'all, don't worry about no troll in the comment section, chat. We ain't worried about what he talking about. Chat, we not worried about what he talking about. Right? We not worried about what he talking about. Right? I don't told y'all this. Listen, I got this on paperwork, y'all. Do y'all not see this right here? Do y'all not see this on your screen? He's toast. On X, a representative for Lang said the influencer was removed from an airplane, handcuffed. The post said Lang was arrested for saying that if a jury did not find Anthony guilty, he would take care of it himself. There it goes, y'all, right there. He's toast. Bro, right there. That's why y'all got to understand this. And not only that, he said on a jailhouse recorded call. Bro, you cannot be stupider than this. And this is how bad it is. You're begging for donations on an app that won't let you get donations to go to this. He will not be able to use his donations for bail. This is the same thing as Chud the Builder. Peel this. Check it out, y'all. Check it out. Are y'all not hearing what I'm saying? Are y'all not hearing what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling all y'all, right? I'm telling all y'all this, right? Right? I'm telling all y'all this. And not only that, I got some more news for y'all. Didn't I tell y'all he gonna file for that appeal? Guess what? Karmelo just filed for the appeal. Did I tell y'all this? He just filed for the appeal. Did I tell you? Tell him stop playing with me, man, and go sit down somewhere. Did I tell you this? The wall got ears. I hear when you talk. Let's get this thing clear. He just filed for the appeal. Period. Right now. Look at your screen. Look at your screen, dog. Fox 4 just reported it. Right now. Right? I ain't worried about nothing. Let's look at this. Since y'all talking, didn't I tell y'all this? They're playing games. And this dude don't gave him an alley-oop. Jake don't gave him an alley-oop. Hey, coming here playing with me. This man don't came out and filed for appeal straight like that. So they hit him with the $1 million. They hit him with the $1 million dream. Mr. Jake and Karmelo team come right out and file the appeal. Let's see what they talking about. Carmelo Anthony has filed notice of appeal following his murder conviction. RIP to Austin Metcalf. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not no racist cat. But you're not fitting to be racist with me. It's not gonna happen. On Tuesday, a Collin County jury. Wait, dog. You said everybody appeals. Hold on, bro. Everybody don't have ground for appeal. Carmelo Anthony got $1 million ground for appeal. Buddy. Carmelo Anthony got a lot of things going in his favor right now, buddy. I'm going to tell you one of the things Carmelo Anthony got going on in his favor right now. One of the things he got going on is those 3 black jurors they struck. Another thing he got going on in his favor is that you got a crazy dude by the name of Jake Lane that ran around here making terroristic threats. And now they've arrested him, charged him with that, and gave him $1 million bond because he said that if the jury don't find him guilty, he gonna handle it himself. Now, you said appeals are expensive. That ain't mean nothing. He got too many celebrities around him. Them celebrities got money. Cardi B, all them people that's out here standing on business, yeah, they got money. Trust me, you better believe all them celebrities gonna stand up on this one. They gonna stand up. All them celebrities you see posting, I got faith they gonna stand up and put up big bucks. Watch what I tell you. So to the dude who said that, yeah, stop that, brother. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, bro. Right? Read what it say, y'all. Read what it say. Right? and I want everybody to hear what y'all had to say, right? On Tuesday, a Collin County jury found him guilty of murder, sentenced him 35 years. The filing is notice of appeal, the first step of challenging the conviction in a sentence before a higher court. It is a routine procedure in serious felony cases. It does not mean, so yeah, it doesn't mean that a new case is going to be granted. It doesn't mean that. But guess what? He has different circumstances. The newspaper is going to say that because they don't want him to get it. The newspaper is going to say that because they don't want him to get it, right? Think about this. They don't want him to get it. Nah, they don't want him to get it, man. They don't want him to get it, right? Think about what I just said to y'all, right? Think about what I'm saying to y'all right now, right? Right? So they're telling y'all all these things. But guess what? He's already filed an appeal. And then guess what right here, y'all? Like I said before. What Jake Lang did may seriously backfire. Right? Point blank period. It may seriously backfire. Stony Tax. Hey, listen. I got brothers down there in Selma, Alabama. I got brothers down there in Whitehead, Alabama. You understand what I'm saying? That stand on everything, brother. Understand that. Was already understood, don't need to be explained, homie. Was already understood, don't need to be explained. I got homies in Selma and Whitehead, Alabama, brother. Believe that. The biggest of the best. You did? So anyways, like I said, and I'll say it again, right? He said if the jury did not find Anthony guilty, he would take care of it himself. Yep. This is enough grounds right here to get the process started. What do I mean? What do you mean, Ticket? This is enough ground to go get the whole jury question. And the judge. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate you. And you said it on the jail phone, too. Thank you, dog. Thank you. It's all over the newspaper, bro. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Right? Appreciate that. Bro, the go send me don't go give send go don't mean nothing. They can shut it down, don't mean nothing. He got celebrities that can give direct money. That's why I said what I said. That give send go don't mean nothing. They got celebrities that can send direct money, bro. Period. Direct money. You understand what I'm saying? Think about what I just said to y'all, right? Carol, he's not going to serve all the time. He's going to have 17 and a half years. He's going to be on parole. He's a nonviolent offender. He'll probably get parole 17 and a half years. And Carol, much love to you, sister. I see you here all the time. You know I got a lot of love for you. I'm not finna fall out with you over this, but I'm finna tell you. He's a first-time offender. He doesn't have any criminal history, any record. As long as he stays out of trouble in prison, he's going to get, and I'm going to say it to you again, he's going to get parole. But I think he's going to get his appeal granted based off the circumstances surrounding the case. I don't think we even going to have to go to a parole type of situation. That's just me being honest with you. Right? Think about what I'm telling y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Where my girl at? Where my home girl at? Shout out to Retreated with the membership. Salute to you, baby. Much love to you. Hold on. You said it says threats. You're not listening. Ma'am, are you not hearing what I said to you? Are you not hearing what I said to you, ma'am? I don't think you really understood what I said. Jake Lang was booked in the Dallas County Jail and faces charge of a terroristic threat to place the public in fear of serious bodily injury, interrupting public services, or influencing a government. Do you understand what that means? Do you understand what that means? influencing a government, that's a part. That is what you call potential tampering, ma'am. When you're influencing a government, you guys gotta learn terminology. Jess Davis, you gotta learn terminology. Jess Davis, I got love for you. You gotta learn terminology. Jake Lang even came out and said it out of his own mouth. He said that if the jury don't find him, he didn't say something else. He said if the jury, that's his own words. That's why he being arrested. That's why why you think he on $1 million bond? You think they'll put him on $1 million bond for nothing? You think they put him on $1 million bond for nothing? Come on, baby. They ain't throwing around no $1 million bonds for no reason. Right? Right? Think about what I just said. So when you look at this situation, again, right? Peep game. Karmelo has some people to watch over and protect him, man. They're not. He gonna have some people down there. Trust me. You got some big time people down there in Texas. They're gonna have somebody looking over him. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have somebody watch over him. Trust what I tell you this. It's not gonna be a situation where you hear he getting did like this. He's a good kid, so I mean, he gonna have people that now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he gonna have to have people that looking after him. He gonna be all right though, right? Peep game, right? Well, you got to understand what I'm saying. You're talking about a whole different situation. Worry about your culture. You said, who cares? What you mean? We care. That's why we here. That's why we here, dog. We care. We all care. You know? I told you guys again, man. I think y'all got to understand this. I'm not happy that Austin Metcalf is not alive. I'm not happy about that. That does not make me happy. He was a kid, bro. I don't celebrate in that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't celebrate in that, man. I truly feel bad for that brother, man, and his family. I do, man, because they're youth. They're young people, bro. When you're a person like me, I work with people their age all the time. I help mentor, tutor people their age all the time. I tell y'all this. Doesn't matter what color they were. I didn't discriminate against them because they were black, white, whatever. You say you probably smile right now. Where about you? I'm not smiling. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. You can see it right here on your screen, brother. I tell you right here, brother. I showed this picture last stream. You see that little boy back there and with the goggles on? He's white. That's me. I don't have a problem with any of them. I treat all them young fellas like my own. These are all facts. See, you can't put no spin on this, right? Right? Never discriminated against no youth, nobody in any way. That's a fact. That's a fact. You understand? So when you say sure, you are coming in a bad area, sir, a bad place. I'm not. I don't have a place like that in my heart at all or in my spirit, brother. And if I did, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. I'd have just blocked your ass. I didn't block you. Right? I didn't block you. Right? So again, man, as I said to you guys, Jake Lang made a big mistake, bro. You can't be this. You know what I'm saying? You said, I think everybody else is racist. Oh, yeah, you told him. Okay, yeah, you talking to him. Yeah, I don't know why he thinks that, man. That's crazy. I don't know why he thinks that, bro. I don't think he should think like that, man. You know? Straight up. You know, I don't condone that young fella being unalive, man. You don't know what that do to people's families and stuff like that, bro. You feel me? That hurt people's heart, man. That breaks people's families apart. Right? It does nothing for nobody. But I will say this. Jake Lang, he's a disgrace, point blank period. And I'm happy that now they don't got his ass up. He have created a whole new situation. With his comments, he have created an entire new situation with his comments, though. He is a despicable individual, and he is bringing hate. Because, see, I even reported to y'all. I even told y'all, Austin Metcalf's father said, yo, I don't stand with you, Jake Lang. Take my son off of your website. Jake Lang and all these racists tried to put this man's son on their website and promote it as if, yo, we're coming and standing for them. He said, no, you don't stand with us. Nobody else is really reporting that. I reported that to y'all. You know why? Because it's the truth. Period. Right? Now, what if we find out that his father also had a hand in Jake Lang being arrested? Right? Think about what I just said. So this is the reason why I think it's important that we spread the right message, because the youth are watching. They're paying attention. They are definitely paying attention. Right? Now, this fool trying to be a ignorant punk, he did what he did, and now he got to deal with it. Jake Lang, he has to deal with all the stuff he said and trying to create a racist riot outside of that courthouse. He gonna have to deal with it now. And you went on the record. You went on the record and said that they arrested you because you basically threatened that if the jury did not find him guilty, you was going to do something. You're done, dog. He's done. He's out of here, bro. He's done, man. Jake Lang, get all these racists out of here, bro. If you're not racist, I don't have no problem with you. I tell y'all this all the time, bro. If you a racist, bro, we got a problem. We definitely got a problem if you're a racist, right? I'm trying to tell y'all this right now, bro. The only thing it's going to do is incite this shit even more. That's all it's going to do. Is keep the bull jive going. That's what they want to do. They want to do this, y'all. That's why they let buffoons like this go to the White House. I mean, go to the what you call it? Go to the courthouse starting shit. Right? Think about what I just said. He went down to the. I told y'all this. I'm telling y'all. You don't think he had a gun and weapons on him? They asked y'all this question. They say, yo, Ticket, why did Carmelo Anthony need a knife at a track meet? Well, let me ask you this question. I want everybody that's in this comment section to answer this question. Why did he need a bulletproof vest at a courthouse with police? I'm asking the question. Why did he need a bulletproof vest outside of a courthouse where there's police presence? Unless you were considering starting a situation to where it could have got pretty dangerous. So Snort Digital said, because it's America. Okay, so that's the same thing with the other fella. It's America. He has a right to do it. He doesn't have a right to take somebody's life, but he has a right to have that knife. So all y'all to keep asking why he had it, bro. Why does Jake Lang have a bulletproof vest at the courthouse with cops out here? Unless he's prepared to do what they've been doing, which is antagonize black folks, tell them they chimping out, try to get them mad, try to make them attack you, and then if they do, take them out in cold blood in front of everybody and call self-defense. Yeah, I seen it already, Jamie. Salute to you, brother. We already talked about it on here. Straight up. We already talked about it on here. Y'all don't seen this. Y'all don't all seen this. Right? Think about what I said. Right? So we definitely go again, man. You got to put A and B together. Then he's up there in a bulletproof vest making these threats. what you think? And it went viral on X. The whole jury's looking at X. Somebody on that jury looking at X. And I'm gonna tell you how I know somebody on that jury is looking at X. And all they have to do is prove that one person on the jury was looking at X. It was influenced by what he said. You know how I know? Because that's the law. You know how I know somebody was looking at X? Because look at the age of the guy there going. Look at the age of the jury. 40s, 20s, 30s, 20s, 30s, 30s, 40s, 20s, 30s. Yeah. Some of them people was listening on it. They was on X. Trust me. Between 20 and 40, they on X. They on X. They on X. And that's where Jake Lang, he live on X. Bro, that stuff he be posting, they be posting on him, man. That shit be doing millions of views, man. Right? So when they go home, and because the jury was not sequestered during this whole trial. So when they go home and they look at social media and they see stuff like this, all you would have to do is prove that one of them was infected by what he said. And it caused them to vote a certain way. Right? So you would have to get them under oath to all testify under oath. Then if you can catch any of them in a lie, that's a big problem. Right? Peep game, bro. It's right there in front of your face. So the person said one post. Nah, it wasn't one post. You got to understand, on X, it ain't just one post. On X, if he posts something, 100, 200, 300 other people will post it, and they'll all do millions and millions of views on X. Think about what I just said. Or yesterday, other people that was out there at the courthouse that are recording, that are uploading videos to X, a whole lot of other people would have seen all these different videos. That's why you have so many different videos of him yesterday. To the person who says who cares about Lang, he has nothing to do with nothing. Yes, he does. What are you talking about? You look at your screen right now. He has everything to do with it. Don't you know all the stuff this guy's doing? This dude is the same guy. He went up to the actual high school where Austin Metcalf was murdered at and tried to jump the fence and go over there and do some type of video over there. So Ray Taylor, when you say this stuff, bro, he has everything to do with it. He's literally was out there at the courthouse. He's the one the man just told y'all they went over there and arrested him like he was El Chapo. What are you talking about? He said that. He was like, yo, they came and arrested me like I'm El Chapo, man. Think about what I said. So you get moved out of there like you El Chapo, and y'all think all this shit is just normal? No dice. Not happening. Not happening, y'all. Feel what I'm saying? Oh, they mad for real. They mad for real, bro. They mad for real. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Try to tell y'all this. Them motherfucker got $1 million bond, bro. Bro, you get $1 million bond, bro. You on some serious shit, bro. You got to come up with 100. You got to come up with 100 ball. And he got to come up with $900,000 in assets. If he do it himself, he got to pay $100,000 and put up $900,000 in assets. If not, he got to go through a bail's bondsman that's going to take his $100,000, and then he's going to have to give something else to insure the bail's bondsman or the other $900,000. I told y'all, this fool thought he was smarter than what he was. He thought because of how he said it, he thought that he wasn't going to get charged. They got his ass, though. They got his ass. His dad is not rich. He's literally, you keep saying his dad is rich. His dad is not rich. He's literally on X asking for donations, bro. Here you go right here. I don't know why y'all like telling these lies. Listen to this, y'all. He's on X asking for donations.
Hey guys, it's Jake Lang here. I'm in the Dallas County Jail. They ripped me off the plane today. Dozens of officers treating me like El Chapo. They drove me through the tarmac. They've arrested me for a felony, what's called terroristic threat, simply because I said that if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, that we the people will deal with justice. And this is a classic case of a lawfare used to squash a First Amendment protester like myself. We had a press conference, an LED truck, speaker system, everything for our 6:30 press conference event outside the Karmelo Anthony murder trial to celebrate justice being done in this case and call out the rest of the American people to stand with us before another Rita Zaruski and another Austin Metcalf happens to make real change. And they shut down my voice. They arrested me. They're holding me here, probably on an exorbitant bond. I'm going to see the judge in the morning. So please, guys, go to my Gift and Go account, donate some money to help me get out of here. I'll be stuck here for months in
You heard what he said?
in the morning. So please, guys, go to my Gift and Go account, donate some money to help me get out of here. I'll be stuck here for months in solitude.
Please, guys, go to my Gift and Go, donate some money. I'll be stuck here for months. Told you. Period. I've been telling y'all this, man. And now this fool gave Karmelo Anthony a serious alley-oop. Bro, you gave this man a serious alley-oop, bro. That's wild, man. Try to tell people, man. And he got other cases stemming. See? Lang was arrested on June the 2nd on an active criminal trespassing warrant that stemmed from an alleged incident in April, right? This is when he went to the stadium. I told y'all he been plotting on this Karmelo shit, bro. He went to the stadium where Austin Metcalf was murdered, y'all. And look what he did. According to an affidavit, investigators received an online tip about a video posted to X that appeared to show Lang inside that stadium in Frisco, the site of a fatal stabbing during the high school track meet on April the 2nd, 2025. In the video, Lang can be heard saying he broke into the stadium and needed to leave before police arrived. He also admitted to climbing a fence to enter the facility, according to the affidavit. Police said the warrant was related to an alleged trespassing incident at the George A. Purifoy Municipal Center in Frisco. Lang was booked into the Collin County Jail on June the 2nd and was later released. He got a whole lot of charges, but he had some bullshit charges until now. Now he got hit with some real shit. All right? Now he got hit with something real. All right? Straight up. Straight up. I can see you a racist, brother. I'm going to go ahead and exterminate you. I'm going to gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna get you out of here, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and block you right in front of chat. You blocked. Right? Think about what I just said. So most definitely, bro, people are always gonna show love to me, man. You get mad as you want. We come on here and we actually do work. We give great content, brother. I don't have to do what Jake Lane do, go out calling people racist names and telling people, hey man, I'm gonna stand on this, man. Nah, I ain't gotta do that. That's what him and Chud do. Him and Chud go out looking for black folks to terrorize. Right? Think about this. They would never be anybody's if they had to do what we did without being racist. Nobody would care about them. Nobody would care about anything they had to say if they did that. Period. The only reason why they got attention is because they out here doing crash out stuff and trying to terrorize black folks. Period. That's the only reason why they get attention. That's the only reason why we know Chud. That's the only reason why we know Jake. We don't know them for doing nothing good. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. I'm gonna wait till I see the whole paperwork on this dude's arrest, so I can post it on my community post and show y'all all his charges, top to bottom. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I got it right here. Hold on. Oh shit, I got it right here, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, chat. Chat, I got his charges right here. Hold on. Let me put this on the screen. Y'all want me to put it on the screen? Chat, let me know if y'all want me to put it on the screen. Chat. Oh, hold on. What happened? What? Hold on. Tell me what happened. Hold on, y'all. What? What? Hold on, chat. Chat, y'all hold on 1 second. Hold on, chat. No. Hold on. Okay, the second one isn't up yet. The first one's up. The second one isn't up yet. When the second one gets up, I'm gonna send it to y'all. And this dude is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna put his address out here. I'm not gonna put that one on the screen. That one got his address on it, y'all. I'm not gonna do that to him. That one has his address on it. I'm not gonna do that to him. I'm not gonna do that to him. I'm not gonna do that to him. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, this other one, they right now we waiting on it to come up. They blocked it by the service right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing, Ray. I'm not gonna say nothing about that man. I'm not gonna put his address out there like that. I'm not gonna do that, bro. That's real messy. On this other paperwork I got on him right now, I see it, but I'm not gonna put it on the screen because it has it on there. Yeah, man. You say you love to know. Nah, I can't tell y'all, man. I can't do that, man. I don't do that to people, man. I can't do that to them, man. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be right, yo. I know y'all would love it, but it just wouldn't be right. Yo, y'all crazy, man. I ain't do that. I ain't not doing that, man. No, I'm not doing that, bro. It's not cool, man. Cause it's some nah. Mm-mm. But he don't have no brains to do that because they putting your address out here, dog. I mean, they got your whole address out here, dog. Like, why would you do that? And they got your whole address out here, bro. Oh shucks. Oh, the hell. I don't understand why he would do that. Yo, salute to everybody tapping on there, man. Y'all know what it is. Like, share, subscribe, man. I give y'all an update later on once I get his full charges. How many years he facing?
Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.